Hi everybody, this is Sue, and I just thought I'd jump on here for just a minute um, and tell you I've had a lot going on this week, and so I haven't made a sewing video. Um, I am still working on the tote bag series. Um, However, I need to get some placemats made by Sunday. So I've kind of put that aside for a few days while I work on these placemats. Then I'll get back to the tote bag. And I did a video which I have deleted, making that pocket that I was telling you about. And I don't know what I did. I screwed it up royally. So I've got to take that pocket off and redo it. So I apologize for that. And so I have not forgotten. I just, things just got so busy. My ceiling in the hall, for years now, every time it snowed, that ceiling would start leaking. And, I mean, I've lived here for 7 years, and it's been one maintenance man after the other one coming in and, oh, well, it's this, or I don't know what it is. Call me if it starts leaking again, or something like that. And I had one maintenance man. Oh, this was 2 or 3 years ago. He looked like he was 16. I kid you not. I don't know how old he was, but he looked like he was a kid. And he said, "Well, I'll just get up on the roof and I'll just patch the roof, because that's probably what it is, because it it only leaked when it was snow, when the snow was melting." And so I said, "Oh no, I don't want you on that roof." And he said, "Oh, I used to be a roofer. I know what I'm doing on a roof." And I was looking into the face of this child, and he was telling me, "I used to be a roofer." I was like, "Oh, okay, I guess." He got up on the roof and he found a place that needed to be patched and everything. Well, then a few days ago, it started leaking again. Well, it hadn't snowed and it hadn't rained, but it was leaking. And so I called the office and I told them, I said, I don't know, but the ceiling is getting ready to collapse. I said, I mean, it's hanging down. You need to get somebody over here." So the maintenance man came and he crawled up in the attic and he said, "I don't know why nobody's ever noticed this before, but there's condensation around the dryer vent, and it's dripping." And he said, "That's what's causing the problem." He went up in there and I don't know what he did. He fixed it, and then he's been coming in about every day this week fixing that ceiling so it doesn't hang down anymore. And then I showed him some of the other cracks that I had around here, and so he's been fixing those. First time in 7 years that somebody's actually come in here, found what the problem was, fixed it, and then fixed my ceiling after 7 years. I don't know. And I was so surprised when he said, "Well, it's the vent in the dryer." He said it's going up into the attic, and he said there's condensation around it and it's leaking. Okay. So anyway, I'm working on these placemats and I'll show you what they look like. This is going to be one side. Let me move you over here so I can drop you down so you can see. And see, did you give a good look at that? Because my tripod decided to tip over. But anyway, this one's got pineapples. This side's got pineapples. And then this side is kind of like a jungle. I think it's very pretty. It's, I don't know if you can see it or not. I guess you can. It's um, it's kind of like a jungle type thing. I've had this for years and been wondering what on earth can I do with it. And then uh, I needed to make these placemats, and they're big, I know, but they're going to go on TV trays. And believe it or not, I've had these were the TV trays that my mom had when my sister and I were kids, and they're big. They're really big, but they're about 60 years old, and they look terrible. They work. They still work, but they're old. And so I was making placemats because we're having people over for Sunday dinner, and um, we're going to use TV trays. Because my sister's dining room is very small. She has a very small table in there. It only has 4 chairs. Well, she's invited like 7 people, so we're going to use TV trays. And so anyway, I'm trying to get placemats made so that people aren't grossed out by those old TV trays. But that's what I had. She's got some nice looking TV trays, the newer, modern, and I've been using these old ones. So anyway, that's the update, and I will be working on this. This is it's 9 o'clock. It's December the 1st, which is a Thursday, and it's 9 o'clock in the evening, and so I'm going to be working on these tomorrow and Saturday to get these finished up before Sunday. And then hopefully we'll have uh, we'll have it'll look nice, I hope. And I hope that this stuff washes well. I don't know if it does or not. I have no idea. It's some kind of, I don't know what it is, some kind of canvas or something. Anyway, um, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm working on. And I will be back using with the tote bag in a few days. I just need to stop and do this. And it seems like that always happens. I'll get started with something, and then the next thing I know, I've got something else that I've got to make, and I've got to do it now. I assume I'm not the only one that has this problem. Anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching. I'll see you after a while.